Oh, when Fiendsmith came out, there was peak players of 76,000. That was the longest it had been in a very long time. That was when Fiendsmith came out, 76,000. That was the highest amount of players since the hype of the initial launch of May 2022, when it was at 102,000 players. It came close in February, I guess the 1-year anniversary of 2023, 72,000. Western Gray Squirrel, what is going on? Thank you, J Money. I appreciate you. It's not that I'm all that discouraged. I'm not. It's not like that. And I hope that you can tell that. It's just that I was explaining the whole readjusting course and figuring out different goals. So, well, now I'm trying to figure out how to put it on here, but all donations are going to be towards going to funding. Over this summer, I'm going to try and do the travel vlogs, like the videos, kind of like in the style of the videos we've been watching in the downtime on stream. I'm not getting on a plane and going to Dubai. I'm freaking, you don't want to know what I'm gonna have to be doing. Who knows where I'm gonna go? I don't think it's gonna be too far, but if I can generate enough donations, I'll travel the whole freaking country. But I haven't fit this on here yet. So there's just a different goal. And the tournaments are not going anywhere. We're going to keep going strong. I hope that, I'm sure a $100 prize pool isn't too much for me to organize. We will have that next week, $100 prize pool tournament. Today is a last chance qualifier for free entry to that tournament. If you want to participate, you can still participate for did I say it was a $3 entry? $2 entry? Silver Wolf, what is going on? Buster Blader, Blue Eyes, yes, we're gonna get to it. I'm trying to figure out, where do I put this gold though? Silver Wolf, where do I put this? Dude, it doesn't fit anywhere. I'm gonna have to redesign everything from the ground up. Anyway, donate me your money so that I can go live in a car for the summertime. I'm gonna pretend it's like a homeless beta. I'm gonna pretend to be homeless for the summer. Now it won't even be like that because I can't leave my house for all that long because I have saltwater fish tank, and you have to feed the fish and add water to it because the water evaporates, the salt stays behind, so the salt level goes high and the fish can't breathe. No good. So you have to monitor that fish tank regularly, or I'd have to freaking pay someone to come to my house. Squirrel's got a axolotl, very cool. Salt with fish, animals like that, aquatic animals, very cool. Is the axolotl semi-aquatic? No, I think that's fully aquatic. I don't think they come out of the water. Silver Wolf, there is a lot going on here. Well, you see, there was this right here, and then I had the goal above this thing, but now then I took the goal out, but now I can't. This other goal here is too big to put in this little corner right here. And then even if I do that don't look right. I'd have to block out what's behind them. Just none of it looks right. Unless I do something. No, it don't look right. Oh yeah, but I don't know if you guys heard the other day, thanks to all your support, I was able to buy socks. That was really cool. they are a lot more comfortable than my old socks. I also think another issue is I bought socks. I might be guilty of this. I might have cranked up the ads a little too high. I don't know if no one told me. People didn't. I mean, I always had the attitude of, as long as people aren't complaining, there's probably not too much. And I didn't run more. We didn't go anywhere close to what I thought would be too high. But we lowered them just in case. I lowered them just in case. Or maybe it was just bad ads at the time and just all ad revenue was down. Oh, you mentioned it? Well, you know, that's why I said one person mentions it out of 10 or 15, 20, 30, it's not a bad idea. But if you know, everyone's saying something, then you probably have a problem. When you're doing something in life, anything, you're never going to make everyone happy. You can't. And especially with trying to run these tournaments, giving away prizes, it's gonna have to be a little bit extra. No way around it without the support that some other more established channels might have, and we're still trying to grow that YouTube channel. Just a reality. Yeah, of course. Oh, I mean, yeah, that gets back to the reality of what I'm talking about, though, is it's just numbers here, man. Like, it's just numbers. You know, there's like you're comparing a giant beast. And I'm talking about RuneScape. No one's talking about giving up. But you can't compare. What I'm saying is, when you put all your effort like this into what we're doing here for such an amount of so long, and it doesn't see the results that you want, you gotta scale it back. Personally, I would find it easier to manage ads on an hourly basis. I don't know what that means. Well, like, I already have enough going on where people are trying to message me. I'm running the tournament. I can't be changing my ad numbers. I can't run ads on the fly. I'll never run an ad. With my ADHD, it'll never work. Well, that's because we're here talking. Do you want to know how long it was since the last duel? It was probably 20 minutes. And they were all no longer than a minute. And when you watch a YouTube video, you'll get a 1 minute unskippable ad you can get a 1 minute unskippable ad every 8 minutes. The issue of ad breaks. Alright, unless we're gonna get to something constructive, I'm gonna keep moving. Oh. Yeah. But those people aren't giving away cash prizes. Run them hourly. The people aren't gonna be here an hour from now. The people who played in the tournament who are tuning in, who got knocked out round 1, it just simply doesn't work, what you're talking about. None of that. Hello, squirrel.
Zai.
Well, there are. Well, I'm saying proportionally a fraction of them do. Yeah, that only works for them because they hit a button and then $500 appears in ads because they've got 5,000 people watching. Oh yeah. So, I actually looked at that. Remember how we were looking at the analytics before? Someone only watches the stream for 5 minutes? That means they would watch for 5 minutes and then we wouldn't get we would get nothing, zero. I could play a game with them for 5 minutes. I'm not saying that I have to get stuff from you guys, but like what am I at the end of the day, I need to eat a food so that I can continue to stream. And pay for tournament prizes. So that's why I made it so it was like, I don't know, every like 8 to 10 minutes an ad. I also have ADHD, squirrel. That's why it took me so long to hit all those talking points. So YouTube tells me people only lock in for 5 minutes. And that's with no ad. Crazy. No more further ado. We'll get this going here. Top 16 weekly meta tournament. This is the first week with Blue Eyes. Yes, Thomas, we are here full time. I stream full time right here. I'm here. I'm insulted that you guys don't know that we're here. But yeah, full time. You can read about me section in the Discord, but I was car salesperson. I sell cars at car dealership. I now take care of sick mom who is disabled in wheelchair. So I mean, you could tell me to get a real job, but shit, this is it. Whether I succeed streaming this or Roblox. King Chicken Wing, what is going on?
Victorious had it
Thank
not
you.
Been for the help of my
subscribing
and my friends.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
Very much appreciate that. And you can, if you're not already, link your Discord. I should say your Twitch to Discord. You're in the Discord, right? You can No, Thomas, I would never say. I would never think that you would say that. I'm just saying anyone out there who might say, oh, this freaking loser should get a real job. If you're I have a real job. I do a real job, car salesperson. Working like 65, 70 hours a week. And I'm not saying I would be a billionaire, but I would certainly do well. And you can be a car salesperson with zero debt, no degree, but you do have to be able to talk and sell stuff to people. That's why I do this kind of okay. Oh yeah, but my whole, like, I never really even knew my father. So my mom is all I have in the whole world, and she's, disabled in the wheelchair. Gotta take care of her. And God forbid whenever she leaves this world, I will have no one in the whole world. It'll be just me. No brother, no sister, no family, no one. Just me. Where will I go? Under a bridge somewhere. I don't know. But I can tell you that I would never say, oh no, I should have spent more time working. I would never. So we gotta make this happen one way or another. That's why I talk about the realities of the analytics and all that stuff. So, and yes, full time. That's why. stick with me. Stick with us long
I
enough.
like rotisserie chicken. Sorry, so random.
They expect you to work far too much. Who was the one? Oh, dude, that was my ex-girlfriend. And dude, we won't even go there, bro. But imagine if I didn't have to take a break because of the poisonous shit she did to my brain. How far ahead I could have been in the 3 years that I had to go fuck off and sort my head out of. And now I have to explain that again. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's fucking crazy. For HM, dude. I just want to get on with this game now. We're gonna get on with this. I promise you. It's gonna happen. I promised you, Rice. I'm so sorry. This is gonna be the most anticipated Blue Eyes match ever. Are we back now? I'm really sorry. Wait, let HM confirm that they're back, because they did ask a question. They're back. All right. Yes, HM. That was my ex-girlfriend. They weren't very supportive of the streaming. We'll just leave it all at that. And then that's why I had to go fuck off for 3 years. And now we're back because I put all that aside. But then I think about, oh shit, how far could I have been if I didn't go fuck off for that time? But it was fun. I had a good time. Ask me about that. I probably can't talk about that on Twitch. I'd probably have to go over Kick and talk about what I did during those times. Anyways, we are gonna watch this Blue Eyes game. They're mapping for the Sage. They're paid 4,000 life points, so it better be worth it. All that to get Veilered. Oh, King Chicken Wing, you are a legend. I appreciate you. Don't worry about it. Is there a way maybe you can change your name on there on Patreon? And I was gonna say before, thank you again for subscribing, and anyone who is subscribed to the Twitch channel, you can link your Twitch to Discord, or your Discord to your Twitch, and then you'll get into the, either way, I don't know which one it is. There's a subscriber only chat in Discord. And they got Patreon. I don't know what tier they did, but tier 2 for $5. You can get your name put in all of the YouTube video outros. Blue Eyes Pog. And for example, the whatever we get through Patreon, they take a small portion, very, very tiny, very, very small, very small. Twitch takes a large portion. So it goes a lot further. Thank you very much for that. And they'll get a role in the Discord server. HM, thank you. I have not tried the new Blue Eye stuff, but we're gonna see game 2 of it right here. Again, I don't want anyone to get me wrong at all. I freaking love the game. I wouldn't do all this if I didn't love it. I wouldn't give my time. I wouldn't put all this time into something that wasn't going as far as I'd wanted to if I didn't love it. I want to keep pushing. I need support to keep going. And I appreciate all you being here. And that's all. So now, Fire King losing game 1 gets to choose to go first. But wait. Yeah, they I don't know what happened game 1. I don't know who went first in game 1. But I know that Blue Eyes won. Banish your own Valor to dodge a called by. Ash negate the wishes. When is Dark Magician gonna be on the tier list? Dark Magician best deck. The Spirit negating the Azamina. Dude, it'll be on the Dark Magician tier 1 on the 50th anniversary. Oh, Sonny, I'm summoning the Dark Magician. Blue Eyes winning, going first or going second. A half-century Dark Magician. LBF. Oh. Okay. How did I do it without the scores up there? We got the scores. The Bestial Lubellion. Kashtira. Centurion. Bestials? Okay. We drolling. Regained, bring back Magnemite. They're gonna summon Buldrake before the Trudea. Oh, because the Ogre pops the Trudea anyway, even though they banish. You cleared up a zone? Now they just summon the Primera, and they synchro summon on your turn a Chaos Angel. Baldrake tribute to banish the Zeus, and now there's Zeus in the whole field away, but the Chaos Angel will remain. It's unaffected by the activated effects of opponents' monsters. Lieutenant Bug, what is going on? Good to see you. in some good news, there is good news. I think that the just the regular payout of ads is getting better on Twitch. I don't know if you know, but like Christmas time, the ads go up, and then right after Christmas or the holidays, the New Year, the ads go down. And maybe they might start to kind of be like, so there is good news. Now, Pearly getting to go first after losing game 1. Black Cat. Get the White Cat, because they already have a My Friend. Imperm, Negate. They're going to have to use the Black Cat to Exceed, summon with the spell from the grave, summon a Happy. They're yeeping into the Nor, and the Nor, it's not unaffected, but it is protected from targeting. You cannot target this Nor because of this street. Maybe they were going to be unaffected at that point. I didn't. Well, I know there are places around the world that don't get ads. I didn't know, you know, when the new year came around, that some places didn't get ads until the new contracts or whatever were signed. That's what happens. Like the contracts run out, and they gotta sell new ad space. That's all it is. You know, you think they would do better at lining up who's gonna get the ads going for next year. And it's not just that though. What happens is advertisers pay more for ads leading up to the holidays, because more people just, they have money, they're spending money, they're in spending money mode. The businesses are, you know, they're throwing money away for tax write-off and this and that, blah blah blah. There's just more money being spent at the end of the year, so that the advertisers, each individual advertisement is worth more in December than, for example, in say January or February, because everyone spent all the advertisers spent all their advertising money, and a lot of people spent all their money. They're not buying stuff. And I know I don't want to bore you guys with more ad talk, but it's not really long, and it's not really depressing either. The way I would look at it is an ad for a 10-minute YouTube video is like a minute, right? So a 1-minute ad every 8 to 10 minutes, it can't be the end of the world. You can, of course, yeah, and you can skip those for sure. It's just that live content, you know, should have more of a reward for one view than video that you can't interact with. That's why I think that would explain why you can't do the skipping thing. Sure, naturally, it's your instinct. Yeah, skip, skip, skip. But if there's something really important that you want to see, red supernova. Suck it up. Force the supernova. My friend revealing 3 happies, followed by banish the white cat from the grave, negate, this is game 3. Winner goes to the top 8 and qualifies for the free entry for next week's $100 prize pool tournament. But I think they're both qualified already, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, sure it does matter. They want to get first. It's win or nothing. My friend Pearly getting ashed. Cosmic Blazer. This really is crazy. The Nor has 10 freaking materials. You could spin them both back. The Cosmic Blazer would negate. It's not, is it what's once per chain? No, it doesn't say once per chain, right? Double spin, then they negate. They both dodge. What an interesting scenario we have here. Suck him up. Get sucking. Banish the red supernova. Is it coming back? Yeah, it's coming back. Dude, what are we supposed to even do here? What is either of them? It's like they both have just big immovable walls. What's gonna happen here? Baylor negate. Okay. Oh, you gotta bait it and then you spin it. You spin it before it can dodge. But the Cosmic Blazer will just dodge itself. As soon as it activates, it's gone. So that was an accidental spin. Because you thought it was sucking up. Ogre, destroy, or renegating? Ogre, destroy. Bell, negate. Psychic and Punisher? The street is gone, so they're no longer equipping material to the Nor. They're in turn 19. Ash, negate, Lubellion into battle. The pep boosting up. Nor spinning. And now the Nor is destroyed, but the My Friend Pearly is activating to recover the delicious, happy, and a pretty memory. Pearly has no friggin' field left, and there's a Max C, but they're ashing. This is crazy. Turn 20. What just happened? All battle damage you take from battles involving this Xyz summon card is also inflicted to your opponent. So the Recital Starling attacking into the 6,561 attack Psychic and Punisher. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because the Recital, it was 0. I don't know what it might have been boosted up to though. It might have been, I don't know, 600 actually. So it might have been, the pep might have been 7,261. But either way, the Recital Starling bounced the damage back. It inflicted damage to the opponent. Both of them took the damage. But Pearly just barely lived. Crazy. In like turn 20. In game 3. Those nuts. That was one of the craziest games. I think that was the craziest game we've seen in today. Maybe in a while. This one. This is good. Oh, they're nibbing. Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon searching for the white light worm. A second Revolution Dragon. It's not once per turn. It's not once per turn. That's crazy. Now there's a Fuelos. When do we Fuelos? Now. And then there's a Nip. Plus a Baldrake. But I don't know if the Baldrake is going to be that great against Pendulum here. But we do. We Baldrake. And no. Did they know there was a Nib? Why'd they stop? Didn't they have Link Place? Electromite. Astrograph. Engraver, sending the Requiem and the Supreme King, but the Supreme King dodges. They're forcing the Zark. Zark gonna wipe up the opponent's field. It's gone. Summon a Sarnier. Okay, bring back the engraver from the grave. Link that into a sequence, but they already returned the Lurie. Lacrima. Oh, they got it. Bring back the engraver. They got it. Why do they moon this? What are they gonna do? Another Fiendsmith play? Oh. What? What did we use? 2, 3. What did they use? The Dark Worm? And then they use 2, the Closed Heaven. Dark Worm. Oh. Moon, Engraver, Dark Worm, and Zark, because the Moon gives them the extra one. So does the Goddess. Moon, Engraver. Holy Pendulum Summon, and now the Nibiru is live, tributing the field away. Now, something that's interesting, I guess, to note here is let me make sure, the Underworld Goddess of the Closed World is, this Link Summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects unless they target this card. Your opponent's activated effects. So you've probably seen a Goddess be left behind by a Nibiru. Not this time, because it was their own Nibiru. And that is a 13,500 attack Nibiru token with 7,900 defense. It's quite a big D. And it's gone just like that. And that's lethal. Oh my god, I forgot to reset the scores, but that is Fiendsmith. What was the rest of it? Zark did not win, I can tell you that. All I saw was Fiendsmith cards. So Zark lost game 1. And they get to choose to go first, but they're all bricked up. They get ashed and they can't play through it. But there's bricks on both sides. Now, the opponent's bricks are really good hand traps, though. So there's a Fuelos, Ash, Veiler, Retaliating Sea, Druis Worm. Now there's a Nib, and they max seed. No, they did a Fuelos. Discard Engraver, getting the tracked. They got a Lurie, discard, will summon. Now they max C. So they got the Ash. And there's no card to discard for the Super Poly. But what they do have is an Imperm. They're gonna want to save that Imperm for this sequence right here. Not lethal, they're still in this game. Wave, High, King, Caesar. Now what's interesting is, I know this because I play a lot of D&D. The Caesar is a water or aqua, it's water attribute. So the Super Poly, it's tough, unless they have another Fiend maybe, to have something that's a Super Poly target for the Caesar. It's not dark, not light. A lot of the other D&D monsters on the D&D end board are dark, but the Wave High King Caesar stands out being a different attribute. Being relatively safe from super poly. So they'll always take the other ones. Zark, we're gonna wipe it up right now, this early. I guess before they get an open game state to do the rebellion to set it from the deck, right? I've placed the regained or lost, whatever they would do. Synchro summon. Clear wing. Supreme King Dragon Clear Wing. It's gone. Huh. Typhon returning Zark. Scale it up. Pendulum summoning. We're gonna get a light worm and returning the dark worm. Normal summon dark worm. Oh, tribute those to summon the clear wing. Does the Supreme King Dragon Clear Wing? You can't call it Supreme King. You can't call it Clear Wing. Nib? Holy nib. Nightmare Phoenix. Pop in the imper. They're trying to pop the imper, but imperm negate. So at least they lock down that column, but what does it really matter? And that is lethal. I don't... what are they playing? I just see Bestials. I mean Fiendsmith Bestials. And Retaliating Sea. But it won 2-0. Blue eyes. Wait, Blue Eyes just summons Crimson Dragon? I don't know if I like that. Alright, it's just a hot red dragon Archfiend Abyss. That's not Too bad. I think it's when you cheat out the Cosmic Blazar that I'm like, whoa. That's crazy. Wait. No, they're not going to do it. Brand Diffusion? What does this guy do? What are you? Whoa, negate, negate, negate. What is this? Blue Eyes Ultimate Sphere Dragon. This is the negates. They were trying to negate, but then they got negated. Mirror Jade. Who are we banishing? Wait, they're gonna do it. This is the Cipher. At least it's not a Cosmic Blazar. But it was banished before it could even hit the field. It's as if the game said it's as if it was never even summoned. Because it was banished on a lower chain link after it was summoned in the same chain. The Blazar is broken. Cosmic Blazar is just insane. I see that card and I'm just like, all right, it's crazy. I'm out. And when I know it's inevitably beating me. Blue Eyes. Hot Red can negate Droplet. The Hot Red target negate can negate Droplet if you were to flip like a trap or activate a spell and not be in your. So what that is makes it so that your Hot Red is not the direct chain link to the Droplet, but instead your spell or trap, whatever it would be. So, we're in the top 16 right now. But everyone you see getting into the top 8 is going to get free entry to a $100 prize pool tournament that will be happening next Saturday. Same time, same day. Blue Eyes could be tier 1 once that Primite comes out. It'd be crazy. If it's already doing this well. And then you know how it goes. They ban, or I should say they nerf whatever wins the Duelist Cup. And it's going to be Fiendsmith, right? That's what we're assuming. Give me just 1 second here. This is game number 2. We had Blue Eyes on top, who won game number 1. Gotta brush out that beard, you know? It seems like with the new Aerial Eater, they are not just okay with, but Konami is promoting for everyone to have a way for them to put cards into the grave and then summon them. Go. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at that. There is a Veiler. When do they negate? They're gonna have to negate this Albion. Now that they've negated the Albion, well, the Cartesia will fusion summon using the Albion to dodge the Veiler into Lubellion. Well, they summon the Granguinol. Albion dodges summon Lubellion. Now the Talon is live, returning the Maiden. Branded banishment. The Light and Darkness Dragon 3 negates is crazy. Game number 3. Just a quick note about we were talking about ad frequency and length before. I try to keep them so that they're under a minute. They'll never be longer than a minute. And we were talking about before how long someone stays watching the stream for. And if someone stays watching the stream for like 5 minutes on YouTube, it might not be the same on Twitch, but it might give you a quick idea. So like an ad every 10 minutes on Twitch really isn't all that bad. And then they Twitch, like, they only let you do so much. Or in choosing how long they are. How many? As a friggin' ad goes in. Oh yeah, if you make it less, I think it yeah. If you make it less, it's like it'll be so long that people have already tuned out. If people only come in for quick times, unlike long sessions. Blue Eyes? More Blue Eyes going to the top? I guess that might be deciding it. Who's the better fusion deck, Blue Eyes or Branded? Well, Branded likes the synchro, right? Nice. When you have no other option, you just attack into the opponent's monster, going out on your own terms. And that's Blue Eyes going to the top 8. We're gonna have to move into the other duel room. Listen. Reset those scores. We're still in the top 16. And it's more Blue Eyes. We got the Sage, search for the Maiden discard, and the Foolos. How many? Let's see how many times they're gonna draw. They do not draw at all. 0 times. They drew another Foolos. Konami, please get rid of Maxi. Not that that game really had anything to do with it right there. Fiendsmith Engraver. We got a Fiendsmith line, but there's a Veiler, Imperm, and a Nibiru that the opponent has to stop us with. So where are they going to use this here? That's 1 summon. This is 2 summons. Now this is going to be 3. 4 summons. Veiler, negate the Diabell. 4 summons. Now this is 5. 5 summons. The Nibiru is live. There's also an Imperm. There's the Nib. Tribute the whole field, but now the Imperm's turned off. Okay, it all worked out anyway, though. No hand trap will speed that up, and they said we'll speed this up by getting on out here, and that is a 2-0 victory for Blue Eyes. Sorry, I need... That's because you weren't playing Salad. Huh. Keep it going. No distractions. We're just gonna boom, boom, boom. Blue eyes? Obito. Cap, you were right. Why is there so much? Oh, it's you. Imperm, negate the spirit. Now we're going second. Drawing the Droll. Droll's doing nothing. Now the Sengen Jin. Activating, paying 2,000 life points, searching for the Golem. Activate it. We summon. Got the Temple, placing those two. Make a Doomed Dragon. They're doomed now, forcing the ultimate spirit into the moon. Now they do an Engraver, and even the Blue Eye said, I know I'm finished, but I'll get you in game 2. Just, there's no time rule. I mean, there's time rules. I'm not gonna hunt you down for a time. Obito and Fox. You don't have to surrender. Make them play it out. Make them do that combo. Maybe they'll make a mistake. Or they'll get tired, fatigued. We got the True Light, now the Wishes, searching for the Roar. End of Valor. Kind of crazy. 3 Valors, 2 wasn't enough? You had to search for the third one? Synchro Summon, Blue Eyes, Spirit Dragon. They got 2 spirits. They tribute them both. Synchro Rumble. Now they got a Cosmic Blazar. No. I was okay with Blue Eyes before. Now this Cosmic Blazar is disgusting. I don't want to see it anymore. So the Ultimate Spirit Dragon negating the Requiem. It's crazy. The Cosmic Blazar banishes itself to negate, destroy the temple. The Wedju temple. Link the Poplar into a Linkaribo. Valor, negate, Oak. Now a Phoenix. They didn't pop? Okay. Promethean Princess. Bring back an Oak. Now Flamberge pushing the Ultimate Spirit into the back row. Alright. Druis Worm. What? Oh, Promethean Princess destroying the Flamberge and the Druis Worm. But then the Druis Worm sends the Promethean to the grave. And they have a jet. That was game 2, right? Yeah, my scores are all messed up. I think it's a best of 5. Fox and Obito. My scores were like 2-0. As if it was a best of 5. War, what is going on? Game 3. Blue Eyes versus Snake Eye Fiendsmith. We got a bonfire. Oh, they have a Royal Maiden. So there's a Veiler and an Imperm plus a Nib. So are we gonna cross this out? We do. Cross out Designator. Crossing out Infinite Impermanence. But there's a Veiler to back up the freaking Imperm. To dodge the, to go around the cross out, I should say. Now, because I activated the Veiler, the talent is live, drawing 2. Alright, we got the Golem. Also an Engraver. They could Engraver and get the Tract, right? That's what they will do. Maybe they wanted to check for Ash. Do they add the temple to their hand? The temple is added to their hand, so maybe that's a way to check for Ash. Did they? Maybe. Nibiru. Contributing the whole field. Zombie vampires gone. But do they still have a full Fiendsmith line? Through the Nib? Through the Nibiru? Not looking with talents? Did they have combo? HM. I'm sorry. And we got a Masquerena. This will be a Apollo. Apollo. Plus a Masquerena. Oh, they'll summon the Oak. Oak will bring back, and they can Little Knight. Yep, this is good. Little Knight, banish the True Light. Fiendsmith, return the Lacrima to summon Engraver, the sequence, and they had enough. Man. That's crazy. Wait, what did you say, HM? Twitch algorithm, the ad algorithm? What kind of ad did they show you? A very nice Obido, but Fiendsmith power too dank. When is a good time? Right now. Talent draw 2, Pog. The timing of the ads, I think they just happen like every 10 minutes or some shit. That's a really good point. If Why do advertisers want to advertise if they're just distracting you from the shit you want to see, and then that makes you mad? It's like that's their goal. They do it on purpose. We are in the top 16. This is a new match. I'm going to reset those scores. So, whoever wins this match goes to the top 8, like I was saying before. They get free entry to tomorrow's next week $100 prize pool tournament, where you could pay $2 to enter. Did I say it was $2 or $3? I think it's $2. Collect or invest any dual room ban list. What does that mean? How long? Well, I gotta do my daily missions on my alternate account, and then I'll still be streaming after that. How long? 4 hours after the tournament's done, probably. Right, get the Lurie, discard. So now we max Ian, but they got the Ash. Yeah, definitely. So the Requiem, Tribute to Summon, Engraver, they discarding a Lubellion, but they get Ash. We both Ashen. Ashen it up. Promethean Princess, bring back Genroku. They're doing Tenpai plays? Turn 1 Tenpai? This is game 1, I think. But now the Promethean Princess isn't in the grave. I don't know what Tachyon's doing. Wait, this is like actual Tachyon? Triple transmigration, and they're not going to be once per turn, are they? Transmigration is not once per turn? Insane. They OTK better than Tenpai. It's true, there's never been a once per turn counter trap. Maybe. No? I guess so. It's just crazy they have three. Three whole chain negates. Oh, this does not look too good though. Everything was great before. Now, not so much. So we got an imperm, negating, Hydra. But they have a Tundra. Game number 3. Oh, no way. Well, I guess it's like a brickfest on both sides. Ash. Here's the first cold buy. Cloud Dragon. Oh, look at this Cloud Dragon. Okay. Tachyon Cloud Dragon's cool. I think I prefer Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon. Buolos. And Maxi? No, they're saving the Maxi. We got an Ash and Imperm. Unless does the Tachyon Primal have some kind of negate interaction? No, there's nothing here. Do anything. If a Dragon Xyz monster is on the field, no. They both have Ash. They both have Maxi. Oh, we Ashen. Drag Luxion. They scooped to the Luxion. Tachyon? Going to the top 8? Imperm, negate, Diabell. It's a good thing. Well, they could have shotgunned the Maxi in the draw phase, which I like to do. When do we Veiler and when do we Ogre? We're gonna Veiler on the sequence, but when do you Ogre? Oh, Lacrima fusion summoned with the tracked banishing. Now they sequence. Here's a Veiler. Okay, sending the Diabell. Diabell will be summoned by sending the talent. You're still an Ogre. That Soul of Rage is gonna come back and use our monster on our turn to Link summon. And the Caesar will have this 2 special summoning gates, plus Ash and Max C, plus this potential Soul of Rage that I'm talking about, which would turn into a, they take your monster and then Little Knight would be a double banish. So this could potentially be 7, but we'll see. It's 4 right now. The Caesar's gone, so it's just Ash and Max C. Double Ash. Ash, negate the Radiance. Engraver, sending the Requiem and the Typhon to the grave. Into battle. 2,900 damage. 3,800 damage on the field? Something like that. No, 48. Murcielago getting ashed. Can they return the hollowed? They could, I guess, but there would be no point. Or return it with the hollowed. We saw them use the engraver effect to send a monster to the grave twice, I think, in this duel right here. Voiceless Voice does have a strong turn 1 opening play. Ash, negate the Fuelos. Now we're using the, oh wow, we've got a full, presumably full Voiceless combo plus voiceless plus Azamina. Cross sheep. We return the hollowed with the moo. What is this cross sheep supposed to do? The moon, link that into the Requiem, tribute, summon engraver. They're gonna do it again. They just love using the Requiem and the engraver to clear monsters. It's free. Unchained Soul Lord of Yama. They got Sharvara. Are they gonna pop it? Can they do it in battle? No. Now the Sharvara. Pop the Yama. Link that into a Rage, and now an Apollo. So it's 2 negate Apollo, and I'm assuming that Rage is gonna come back, and then they'll make a Little Knight with it. Let's see. It's just 2 right now. Will that Rage come back? This is only 1 Apollo negate now, and it's gone. Because the Apollo's attack is reduced. It's below 800. It can't reduce by 800 to negate. Ah, but now it can. Not so many air leaders, just that one we saw, like 2 at the most 3. We are we got the top 8, semi, and then the finals, but this is the longest round of them all. And that actually is going to be the end of the top 16. We got Fiend Smith defeating who? Voiceless Voice 2-0. And we're gonna go into the top 8 right now. Banner round top 8. Talk to me. What happened? All right. We are now in the top 8. We got Snake Eye versus... is this the pure Tachyon player? 7th Tachyon revealing the Tachyon. Now they're drolling. And that droll really kills the turn because then they go for the Cloud Dragon, but that doesn't... There would be no point for them doing that, right? Well, they added Spiral. Where did the Spiral go? Oh, they returned the Spiral, added Lubellion. Oh, and the Lubellion would do nothing. Alright. That was quick. Too quick. All right. We had Snake Eye winning game 1. So now Tachyon is going to get to go first. Nebula plus Primal make Luxion. And we got Transmigration. I think Tachyon did actually go first in game 1. Tough to remember. Banish the Safer, returning the Primal. Oh, now we make a Driglubion. And that's a free Harbinger? Ricky, what is going on? Tachyon and Blue Eyes are here. But we're watching Tachyon versus Snake Eye. Called by banish and negate the Requiem. Oh, we're equipping material to the Harbinger. Tachyon going first. They lost game 1. Now it kind of looks like Snake Eyes is breaking through here. And we're going to be having the $100 prize pool tournament next weekend. So everyone you see here in the top 8 will get free entry to that. Do subs get in? I don't know. You can pay $2. We didn't think about subs. Snake Eyes did break through. Oh, well, yeah, they got a lot of gas. Snake Eye 2-0, defeating Tachyon. Still good getting this far today with Tachyon. Only Twitch subs? Yes, YouTube subs. That would, well, if we had Twitch memberships, you could do that. You always have to factor in the difference between Twitch dongles and YouTube bingles. Oh, I should have copied that room's code. This is what happens when I use all of my brain power. Spouse. Pass. Interesting. I don't know what happened here. The game got cut off or something. Blue Eyes. We got the Spirit. Do they Veiler? They will. Now the Call by the Grave will finger their Veiler, but it's also going to negate their own. Now there's the ogre destroying the mausoleum, and the Maxi, it's gonna get ashed. Summon of Blue Eyes. It's a nice royal Blue Eyes. So discard the Veiler because it's negated until even through the next turn. So the end of the next turn, that Veiler would have been negated. So it's better off discarding it, get rid of it. Regained. And the track, get the Lurie. We got a whole Fiendsmith line backed up by a Crow. DD Crow. So discard the Crow to banish the Maiden. Into battle, destroying the Retaliating Sea to search for a Maxi. A desperate final cope. Damn. Blue Eyes, White Dragon attacking directly. Synchro Summon in the second main phase. Spirit Dragon. They didn't even want to cope any longer. I don't know what happened. The previous game got lost. There's later games. There's earlier games before that. It didn't get cut off. It just disappeared, vanished. But Blue Eyes did win 2-0. True. Huh. This is the final match of the top 8. And we got more Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes with Buster Blader. There's a lot of Retaliating Sea today. What is going on with that? Multiple players playing it, right? So now we got a Retaliating Sea plus a Fuelos. Well, you gotta do the Fuelos if you're gonna retaliate. The street. Now. Sleepy. Or, yes, Sleepy. Why are they getting banished? Wait, how are they countering Fiendsmith plays? They're retaliating. Is Maxi and Fuelos not enough? Wow. Was it the power of the Retaliating Sea? No. The power of the sea? The lesser sea. So now we've got Retaliating Sea and Kashtira both just completely decimating Fiendsmith. Your turn, their turn. So we got an Ash to negate the wishes. And now Molcharmy. Fuelos, but we got an Ash. But now there's a Maxi. They baited the Ash with the Fuelos. Pearly on top did win game 1. So they got the street now, the my friend, The white cat revealing the top 3 cards of the deck, adding a pretty memory of those 3. Huh. Changing the blue eyes to attack, but it can't be destroyed. Now we're gonna get multiple attacks, and they can keep reducing the blue eyes' attack. Are they gonna be able to make lethal this way? There's no way it's gonna be enough. No, I didn't think so. It's crazy. Oh, but they suck up the true light, and now they're Noring. That's a 7 material Nor, but it is not given the targeting protection of the street because it was not special summoned this turn. Oh, Tyrant Dragon. The ultimate dragon was trying to negate the Nor, but it was unaffected. Pearly defeating Blue Eyes. Turbo Pog. Turbo Giga Chad. So, we are here in the semifinals, and we got Blue Eyes versus Pearly. This is like a repeat of what we had before, but no, this is different. I assure you. All right, let's see it. Oh, did they just hit an ad? It's 10 seconds or something shit. Welcome back. You're gonna get used to that turbo, HM. Pistachio snack time. if you watch enough, Turbo will support them just as much as a Prime. If you don't watch a lot, then or the sub, either Prime or regular, then you do that one. But the Turbo works on everyone, you know, on all over Twitch. Let's go. They ashen the happy memory. I think you really want to ash the my friend Pearly. You can use the turbo badge, but you want to have the turbo badge plus your regular badge. How else can you have multiple badges? Besides mod. Imperm negating the column with the my friend Pearly in it, and they're negating the beauty. Oh no, I mean if there was currently a way for that, you get two badges. Okay, the happiness attack, and this is like what we saw before. Are they gonna change the battle position of the blue eyes? We're the only ones taking damage right now. Boom, boom, boom. Suck up the face down majesty, and now they're ignoring. Send in the imperm to suck up the true light. Maybe they were protected by the true light. Pearly winning game 1. Go check out game 2. Is the you choose what deck you play only one game, or is it like you choose what deck I play for 3 games on the ranked ladder? Or, you know, depending on what happens, I try to play at least 3 games. I try to, maybe more if we're having fun. And try to limit the rank down. It's got to be a balance of all things. You would have to, Mac, you would have to convince the player to surrender. And I don't know if I can do that. Not alone. Oh, special blue eyes summon animation. Pearly is on there, and someone asked me to play a Pearly mirror match with them, and I won. No, I'm not playing. I'm specifically not playing a Pearly mirror match with Thomas. I would get wrecked. I don't know how I won. Not, they don't even use the seal. Oh wait. That was their turn. When do we seal? Now we sealing. Returning the my friend Pearly. True light, set the wishes. Just attack into it. Figure it out later. Attack into it. Figure it out later. Sucking up the wishes. Can you spin the spirit? It does. Oh, it gets destroyed, but it comes back. Oh, the ultimate's gone. Now we got the regular spirit. It downgraded. Spinning, crashing into it just to activate the field spell and the continuous. All right. They're plumping. We had to I had to get rid of the old cat. I had to put the old cat down to get a new cat. Oh my gosh. Nor sucking up the spirit. And that's 2-0, right? I forgot to put the score up there, but yes. 2-0 victory for Pearly. Going to the finals. East. I think it's the player. They are them. Create a room. Pearly best deck. Box and hipster. All right, reset the score. Do that. Do this. This. Those cats do eat. They do be eating though. Whoa, Royal Maxi, give me that. I want this. Whoa, placing the droll face up. Now they're going to moon and they can summon a Doom Dragon. So that will be the other material that they need to summon a sequence. Let's see it. There's the Doom Dragon. Now the sequence. Desiree. So the Desiree doesn't have any negate. Temple, placing the Snake Eye Diabell. Now they're going to link summon using the Poplar. The Poplar will activate to put the Snake Eye Diabell back into the back row. Lambert summoning Oak and Ash. from the grave. We got a Promethean princess. The Desiree negating the Promethean, so we're no longer locked to fire. Summon a Apollo with 3 negates. Desiree, Maxi, cross out, and Masquerena, which could do a little knight with a double banish. This is potentially 7. They did the Maxi. They protected it with the cross out. Now the Desiree will negate. Flamberge summon Masquerena. Little Knight will banish the little tiny D. Tiny D. Sam D. Now it's getting negated by an imperm. But they got a Squirmer. Let's see it. Link that into a Yama. Search for Sharvar. The Sam D is back. Tribute to summon a spirit. That gets the pain. Pain popping the spirit to get another spirit. HM, enjoy that. Thank you. Enjoy that new turbo subscription. Now, see, if everyone gets turbo, everyone gets turbo, and then I crank the ads up into the moon, into the sun, just high as possible, and then I like give you back dividends on the returns, or we're talking like pennies, but it'll make your viewing. It'll subsidize your turbo costs. The other people, I have them. I'm kidding. Oh man. So how do we go second against this? They got a Phantom, Desiree, the Soul of Rage, Link summoning, and now summon a Little Knight. It's gonna banish. And they have the other temporary banish. This is called by. And a Droll. Nice. Same. Yes, the turbo pays just about equally the same as someone who would have been watching an advertisement. Hog. Hipster. We got game number 3. I've estimated that about, I don't know, I think 10% of people on Twitch, or at least in our category here, from what I've seen, have turbo, or at least our audience. That could be 5 to 15%, probably 10%. Could be higher, could be lower. So not a lot of people do actually have it. Cross out the Droll. And the only hand trap they have to worry about is an imperm, which will probably be used on the sequence. And then they just normal summon Snake Eye Ash. So we'll see how this goes. We'll hit this, we'll do this, hit that. Snake Eyes is busted. They didn't even use the imperm? Where are we going with all this? Negating the Promethean, no longer locked to fire. That is a 4 material Apollo plus a Desiree and a Little Knight, Droll, and Veiler. So they use the Desiree to negate the Imperm to protect the Apollo. Now they're drolling, and the Apollo's negating the Foolos, negating the Droll. Yeah, Apollo negate Foolos, the Called by negating the Droll. They're gonna negate? No. They Masquerena, Link Summon, Little Knight, banish the Yubel. Oak, bring back to Poplar. There's still 3 Apollos plus the Little Knight and a Veiler. Phantom of Yubel will be negated by the Apollo now on the same chain link. They can't Apollo again, so now is when they Fiendsmith Requiem tribute. The Promethean Princess is now on the field, so they're locked to fire. Apollo is gone, so there's a Little Knight and a Veiler. Little Knight temporarily banishes and they're back. Into battle with 11,000 damage. Is this going to be lethal? It is. Snake Eye going to the finals. I'm sure you could have guessed that though. Let's go. The throne, we're throning. Finals. We got Pearly versus Yubel. Now, Yubel does get to go first here, and they do have a called by to negate the Pearly's Max C. There is a Droll though. Are they gonna? Now they added the Squirmer, but no Droll. Do they have to save the discard? The Droll is a discard? Why don't they discard the Max C? Well, I guess they're going to want to special summon on your turn anyway, so you're going to want to keep that. And they have to summon the Pearly, and they got to activate the Sleeping Memory, and they got to discard the Droll to do that. But there's the card they're going to draw. This Droll might have done good here. There was no other Droll, right? The first one was a Max C. What if they did the Droll first? And then check to see if they would, called by the Droll? Banish the track to fusion summon Desiree. Alright. Sequence, equip that to the Desiree. Interesting lines here. It feels very inefficient. Maybe I'm just used to Snake Eyes. in the anima column, the Phantom. With Unchained Soul of Rage, using the Pearly as material to link summon Little Knight, banish, and then have the temporary banish later. We're gonna watch this from the Pearly side now. Pearly going first. We got the White Cat revealing a talent, My Friend and a Veiler. They get the My Friend. Now revealing 3 Pretty. Got a Max C, but they don't even ash it. They say fine, who cares, that's all good. How good of a who has the advantage in this matchup here, Pearly or Yubel? Does it really is it a clear advantage? If they can swarm the material, do they play the Goddess maybe to get rid of the Nor? Nor spin the Engraver back to the deck. SP Little Knight, banish the My Friend Pearly. Oh, it's not looking too good here. The My Friend Pearly is gone. The Nor is not unaffected. It's gone. The Yeep, it yeeped itself away. They don't have another card to discard to activate and summon a monster with the Pretty. Now we do. Discard the Ash to summon the Black Cat, SP Little Knight, banishing itself, and the Pearl Lily, get the My Friend. Doing something here. Now we're My Friend, revealing the White Cat, and the Black Cat. We're getting something. It's all on a dream. It's hope and dream now. Didn't work. And that might as well be full combo for Yubel. Plus a Little Knight. Tribute the Phantom to replace the effect of the Linkuriboh. This is it, the finals right now, Deny. And we're just watching Yubel defeat Pearly 2-0. We got, and Yubel wins. Yubel's not even on the tier list right now. Very nice. Bit of a rogue matchup. Because the original finalist who was going to play in place of Yubel DQ'd, so we had to bring the Yubel player up. But Thomas with the Pearly always they get very far. They'll get to the finals, always get second. Their day will come though. But Hipster, nice. Congratulations with you, Bell. Very nice. Alright, YouTube, what is going on? If there's anyone out there who wants to join us on Twitch, you're welcome to do that. I'm gonna post the link for you to come over to Twitch. I also, YouTube, I have a alternate YouTube account that I have been streaming on when we're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and we'll be on that soon. You can check that out over there. You can pick one, and maybe I'll see you in either of those places. Goodbye, YouTube, and thank you for joining us.